Good morning, guys, and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. I've got a Tony's and Caputo's haul for you guys today. There wasn't actually much produce deals going on, but Tony's had several like sort of sale kind of like grocery sale things that were going on, different stuff. And then Caputo's actually had chicken breast on sale. Plus, like I said, there was like produce, handful of produce things, but not that much. And then my dad didn't end up getting one thing, I think, and he substituted something else at Tony's. So when I get to that, I'll share with you guys it and explain the deals and everything. But yeah, so that is, like I said, he ended up going and picked this stuff up today because he was gonna go yesterday, but he had the like football, oh my goodness. The dogs are playing tug of war. And I guess Bravo got embarrassed and now he wants to go run away. Hi, cutie. Did Chitty get the toy? I think he's bringing the toy back because he wants you to chase him. Go chase him. Look, Chitty wants you to chase him with some toy. Bravo's like, I'm not into that. I don't want to play that game. He's just gonna sit here and wait for Charlie to do it all over again. You guys are playing tug of war? That's cute. Oh, here comes Chitty again. Do you guys see this? He's like throwing the toy out for Bravo to just come and grab it. But Bravo will not come and grab it. Bravo, you look sad now. Oh, did Jenny take your toy? I have a feeling you were probably playing with it first and then Charlie came along and took it. And now you're really sad. Aww. Anyways, back to what I was saying. My dad ended up yesterday, they had the football like banquet awards night kind of thing, so he wasn't able to go to Tony's and Caputo's yesterday, so we ended up going this morning. And then we are going to start working on upstairs and getting all the things done that gotta get done and all the stuff moved and like the last touch-up paint jobs and things like that. So I will hopefully share with you guys what it looks like upstairs, because I haven't showed you guys since we got the floors finished up there. I showed you guys, I think, when we finished painting, or we're almost done painting or something like that, but I haven't showed you guys the floors and also with the trims all in and everything like that. So anyway, so let me get to Tony's and Caputo's haul first. So right here, these items from Tony's ended up costing $28.58, and like 63 cents of that was tax. So we were still under 30 bucks for all this, which I think was really good because our total savings was $31.24. So it's about a 50% savings. Now, a handful of these things are only like 50% savings anyway, like the chicken Kievs and I think these English muffins and bagels and things like that, or they might not even be. Like, I think these actually retail at $1.99, so it's like only just barely a 50% savings, but again, too, they're end up working out to be a good deal with the whole sale and everything. So one thing real quick first, the Sugardale hot dogs, these were free with the Friday freebie. Now, the Friday freebie you can clip on Friday or Saturday and use it, so it's like a 2-day long coupon, but they do call it like the Friday freebie. It's available to start on Friday and you can redeem it up until Saturday. And then also too, the old Warsaw Polish ham was on sale for $4.99 a pound, got about 3/4 pound for $3.92. And then also too, the Butterball turkey breast was on sale for $6.99, got about a half pound for $3.81. Also too, limes were on sale, 5 for $1, so we picked up 5 of those. So they were like 20 cents each. Then they also had a sale going on with like the Dutch Farm brand products. They were on sale for, I believe all the items I picked up were 99 cents after you bought 5 participating items. I have never done this at Tony's, but most stores let you buy in like just multiples of the number. So like, for example, you have to buy 5, and I think it's like buy 5, save $5, or, you know, again, whatever it is. But with that, you buy in multiples of 5. So I was able to get, you know, or told my dad to pick up 10 products, and we're able to get all of them still at the discounted price, with like getting that $5 off each time, or $1 off per item. However, I told him to pick up, they also had the Bar S Franks were also included in that sale. He said they were out, which isn't too bad of a deal because I got one of the, you know, the Sugardale kind for free. with the coupon. So I just had him do was throw in some extra chicken Kiev, because this is a really good deal. Like even at Aldi now, these are $149 I think, or $199 or close to it. And it seems like whenever I see a deal or sale on these, the stores tend to not have the chicken Kiev kind, and that's normally like our family's favorite kind of you know. They don't really like the broccoli and cheese kind or the cordon bleu kind, like those ones that are also normally they'll have them, but they're like the difference, these ones are like the red package of chicken Kiev. They'll have a lot of times other varieties, but they almost seem to always be sold out of the actual chicken Kiev. So that's why it was a good thing we stocked up in them. But I think he ended up getting 7 of them to replace those 2 that he was going to get for that. So basically what I was doing was like buying 5 chicken Kiev and then going to do the bagels, English muffins, and the hot dogs, but they didn't have the hot dogs, so I told him to grab another 2 of these. Like I said, everything worked out though. And then the same thing too, again, the like English muffins and also the bagels were 99 cents with the after the sale. So we ended up picking up 2 packages of the English muffins and then a package of the bagels, because my mom tends to eat English muffins more often. And I'm not a huge fan of the Dutch Farm brand bagels. They're not too bad, but I like the everything bagels, and sometimes they don't always have those, so my dad just got plain regular kind for like him and or my mom or whoever wants them. They also had 2 Pop-Tarts were on sale for $1.99. Now this was a separate like buy 5 save $5 sale. I'm not even sure how exactly how it was worded, but it was like in a different section of the ad, and it was like separate, I believe, from the Dutch Farm kind of sale, or it was just like buy 5 save $10 sale maybe, or something like that. I don't remember, but they end up working out to be $1.99 after you buy 5 participating products, which is a little much. It's $10, but in reality this ends up working out to be even cheaper per Pop-Tart than buying like the big bulk package at like Walmart or something like that. And it's not too bad of a price compared to like Aldi's, because Aldi's store brand I think is like $1.99 or $1.50. Now it is a bigger package, it's 12 count instead of the 8 count, but this is for actual name brand Pop-Tarts, and you get a larger variety, whereas like at again, we get the store brand from Aldi for that price. They only have like I think 4 different varieties, whereas there's a lot of stuff here that you can't get at like I said at Aldi with the store brand, or even too at Aldi if you're buying the Pop-Tart brand. They only have I think 2 or maybe 3 varieties, something like that. So like I said, normally the smaller like the 8 count packages has a lot more of different varieties than the bigger ones. They tend to always be like the cinnamon sugar kind or whatever it is, or the cinnamon and like the chocolate kind, and like strawberry and cherry and blueberry I think, or like the normal ones. But like I said, in the smaller 8 count, a lot of times they have more variety. So again, I thought under 30 bucks for all of this wasn't too bad, especially considering like $10 that was just kind of for the Pop-Tarts. But we might end up giving some to Matthew too to take back to school with him. And the chicken Kiev too, those will probably make a few dinners, because I do have some already still in the freezer as well. But like I said, that was from Tony's. Let me share with you guys Caputo's real quick. Here, this is everything from Caputo's. It was $10.64 after 18 cents in tax, and saved $24.67. Now I think the main bulk savings was on the chicken breast, because these packages were only a little under $6 each package, but you save $9.88 for the markdown, which is really good. But as I've told you guys in the past, sometimes the produce doesn't always have or show very accurate markdown, whereas something that might retail at a higher price when it's out of season, they bring the price down in season, so it's not like their normal it's like their everyday price for like that season versus like what the max retail of the item could cost. Dad is currently vacuuming upstairs, so it's a little noisy, that's why. But again, compared to like Jewel's price on produce, like I remember I think their cherries are like, they retail at like $9.99 a pound or something absolutely crazy like that. And that's again too, only if you end up buying them when they're out of season. Sometimes they don't even have them when they're out of season, so that's not necessarily always the most like accurate representation of like the price, for some of those items. But again, it's like Jewel's price, like I said, will sometimes look like it skyrockets because of their like out of season price versus like what it's more normally at, like when they're in season. But again too, Tony's and Caputo's don't really tend to do that. They'll just have it like, oh, it's only like 50-cent markdown or something like that. Whereas again too, sometimes it might end up being actually like a $2 markdown or $3 markdown compared to what I pay for the item if it's produce. So again too, that's why the savings surprisingly was actually really high, because the meat was marked down so much. But the tomatoes, to start off with, those beefsteak tomatoes, they're ginormous. I don't even think we grew tomatoes this big this year. I told my dad to pick up 2 of them, and they were over a pound each, because it was a little under 2.5 pounds for the both of them. And they were 79 cents though a pound, so they were only $1.89 for those. And then also too, I told him to pick up a red and a yellow bell pepper, also 79 cents. One, which was the orange bell pepper, was a little over a half pound, which was 47 cents. The yellow was a little under for 38 cents. And then also too, the spinach bunch was 99 cents. And that was just, you know, like I said, per bunch. What I also realized though was I actually got $5 off. After you spend $200 at Caputo's, you do get a $5 off coupon that just applies on your next purchase, as long as it meets, I think, over $5. So again too, this should have been $15. Now that I'm looking at it, I just saw that actually came off. So that was an additional, again too, even with it that not coming off, it still would have been over 50% savings. But the $5 coupon also applies, so that's why it was actually so cheap. Because at first I was like, wait, if both the chicken breasts were over almost $6, how was my total under 10? But that was why. So then also too though, like I was saying with the chicken breast, these were $1.49 per pound, and this package was a little under 4 pounds for $5.84. And then this package was a little under 5 pounds as well for $5.89. So that's a good deal for chicken breast. Again, I like to pay anything under. Normally it depends, if I haven't gotten a deal in a while, sometimes I'll go up to like $1.99 per pound. That's kind of the max I'll go at, but like anything under that really is a good price. Like I've seen $1.49, $1.29, 99 cents sometimes. Again too, those are all really good deals. So this was again too on like the average price that I'll pay for chicken breast, but I thought we'd go ahead and stock up. But again too, I thought that was a really good price for the chicken breast. And again too, Jack might use some of this stuff for like lunches and things like that as well. Like chicken for either like, you know, like grilling it or something like that for like salads, or for you know, like over salads, or just using it, you know, in like different ways, like, you know, because again too, you can use the chicken breast, which is cheaper than buying like chicken strips and things like that too. So that's another, again, really good use and good deal for, again, a chicken breast that we can get a lot cheaper than buying those packages of like chicken strips or, you know, that kind of stuff. You can also, again too, just cook in the slow cooker and then be able to use it for however you kind of want to use it for a few days. So again, that's a really good deal for, like I said, a really good price on chicken breast. So I'm gonna get this stuff put away and then go and see if my dad needs any help upstairs. Like I said, I think he's doing a little bit of the touch-up work, and he's also sanding the walls of the couple patch jobs that our contractor saw that he wanted to patch up when he was here doing the floors. So anyways, like I said, we got to go and get that stuff done, and then furniture will be moved. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it is today, because like I think because Matthew's supposed to be coming home, we should be able to get that done today, which would be really, really awesome. So anyways, like I said, I thought I'd just share with you guys what was going on at these two stores for today. So guys, I'm upstairs now because I just finished mopping the floors, and there's very little that is up here as of right now. This is still what we're using as the light because we have no overhead light. There's a couple boxes that we've started bringing up of my mom's stuff that's going in her office. This is our office, and this is the floors all done. This does not have trim in here because we are building in her desk, and then we're putting the trim in around there. But this all has trim that's all done in here. And then like here is where the what's it called, the like radiator baseboard heater is going, so that's why that's cut in. But those are what the floors look like. They're like a gray sort of color, and I think they make the room look a lot like, it's funny, it kind of looks like a showroom almost. Like the floors, like they look really good. So like I was saying, we're starting to move stuff up here. We do have some of the patch stuff that has to be done. Like, I don't know if you guys can really tell, there's a little bit there that has to be touched up. That was me on the ceiling over there that has to be touched up. Looks like somebody else, which it's funny though, because, well, no, I didn't just paint this room. My dad also did. Somebody did something over here on the ceiling. There's a couple spots actually in here that's pink that have to be touched up. But you guys can see here, there's a little bit of like fill that they, you know, that are, like I said, they ended up putting in. So we have to do a little bit of touch-up work on some of those spots. Just because, again, too, it's new drywall, so you know, it hasn't been, like, now once it was painted, there was some, like I said, a little bit of noticeable stuff that had to kind of be touched up. So yeah, that's my mom's office, and that's the flooring, and then the flooring in there is all done too with the trim and everything like that. But again, before all the furniture gets up in here, I thought I'd just share with you guys sort of like I said, what it looks like in here. And for the most part too, I think almost everything is going downstairs. That bucket has to be taken downstairs. My dad's gonna do the touch-up work right now. I think that's why the newspaper is being laid out. But yeah, like I said, I'm probably gonna start bringing up, these are boxes that are actually in my parents' room right now. So I'm gonna start bringing up some of those. Like, for example, this is up here already, and then this is some of the extra trim that's gonna probably get cut in to go in here. And then I think I was telling you guys too, this actually wasn't supposed to be here. I think it might have ended up flip-flopping like the rooms, like, and put it in here and not in here. So we do have to cut that in for the heaters. But it's funny too, we just had this little heater up here. We haven't even had it turned on at all day today, and now it's like so warm up here. You honestly like don't even need heat. It's so warm. Like, I mean too, I've worked up a sweat today, but it's just like in general, it's been really warm upstairs because the heat rises, and it's so well insulated up here now. Like, there's again too, like the insulation stuff that we put in under the floors. There's even this wall is insulated, and like more again too, like soundproofing too. Like I used to be able to hear when people walk around upstairs, like back when we just had the carpet, and it was a little bit more dulled than when we had the what's it called? When we put just the plywood floor down, you could still hear it now too, because of this, like I said, the stuff on the floor, you like can't even hear it anymore. Like when people are walking around up here, it's so, like I said, just well insulated. We did such a, you know, very like detailed job of making sure that there was a lot of that. But yeah, there's still no door on the attic right now. There's still a tarp just hanging there. We still have some electrical stuff that has to get put in. They actually did cut the bottom of this door so it doesn't scrape, because it was scraping before. But this is, I think actually this door is going to be moved to here, so we're going to have to eventually repaint it and stuff like that. But for right now, it's just what's there, so that we have a door on the you know, the upstairs. But like I said, I thought I'd share with you guys just what it looks like right now before all the furniture comes up, because you probably won't be able to really see that much or tell all that much. And then also too, here we're doing barn doors, so these will slide in there. But like I said, for right now, it might not be, you know, done right away. And then also too, like, we're gonna do trim around it and that kind of stuff. But like for right now, that is, you know, we're just focused on rooms kind of being as finished as possible, and the most stuff that we can get done, that, you know, other stuff that can't get done when there's furniture up here. Like, we can put the barn doors up once furniture's up. We can mount a TV when the furniture's up. But some of the other things too, we can't. So that's why we have to wait on it. But now we finally get to move things, guys. It's awesome. But that's what I'm gonna do now, is get some boxes and totes and things like that all moved up here. Well, guys, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed. But wouldn't you guys believe it that we got a bunch of my parents' furniture up in their bedroom, but my parents are also upstairs right now. And they are currently spending the first night in their brand new renovated room upstairs, which is pretty cool. So there's a lot of stuff that's out of their room right now. There's still some stuff that's in there, like I said, some furniture we're going to hopefully get moved around tomorrow, but then we're going to be able to get Jack moved into my parents' room, and then we're going to be able to get my mom's office stuff moved upstairs into her office space, and then we're going to be able to get the what's it called, like Jack's room kind of started with sort of the little, I don't want to say mini reno, but we're redoing the floors, or not redoing the floors, but refinishing the floors and painting, and then his room will pretty much be done. and then he can move back in there, and then we'll do my parents' room. We're gonna do pretty much the same thing, and then I'll get to move in there, and then we're gonna do in here. So we still got some time to kind of get those other things finished up, but like I said, it's really nice to have that upstairs finally done, and now being able to move the stuff. Like, we've had mounds of Christmas presents that have been in the living room because everybody did so much shopping on like Black Friday, and even like before Black Friday and stuff like that. And so all of that stuff was all like in the living room. It was just in front of the Christmas tree in like Amazon boxes pretty much. And now it is all actually up in my parents' room, which, like I said, it's just up there temporarily, obviously, until, you know, Christmas. But it was funny, Jack nicknamed my dad's little office closet space Santa's workshop, because he's like, he's gonna be in there wrapping presents all, like, you know, all through the month of December. So again, we ended up, you know, it's so nice to finally have that space, and just a lot of the things moved from down here upstairs back into that space. One of the other things too that I was getting a little, not nervous, but just like kind of, I don't want to say frustrated about either, but like, told you guys how that package that I was supposed to get on Wednesday, it started saying it was going to come out as soon as Monday. I ordered it was it last Friday or 2 Fridays ago? Last Friday, I think it was. And then I ordered on Black Friday, and then it told me that it was going to come as soon as Monday, and then it kept saying, then it said on Tuesday it would come on Tuesday, then Wednesday it said it was on Wednesday, and originally when I first placed the order it said it would be here on Wednesday, but then after Wednesday came and went, and it still wasn't here. It wasn't here on Thursday, it wasn't here on Friday. Finally it came today, thankfully, because that was kind of my big gifts for everybody, both my mom, Matthew, and Jack, and my dad's stuff was all here already. So I was like, okay, I just, you know, again, we have so much time before Christmas still, you know, it's the 2nd, but I was like, if it, you know, like, still hasn't come yet, and again, when all of my other gifts pretty much that I ordered at the same time had come, and this one that said it would be here on Wednesday still wasn't here, like, so I was getting a little bit nervous, but it ended up coming today, which was really awesome. So there's one kind of less thing to worry about. I know that I think I have 2 gifts for sure that are still not here yet, and I think though after that I have everybody else's gifts, so that's pretty cool, like I said, to get that stuff at least to kind of, you know, again, I don't want to say handled, but just to know that I have everything, or at least everybody's kind of big gift for this year. Problem is, it's in a really big box, and that is also in my room, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, I have a mound of clothes on top of my chair here. That's a Christmas gift back there. There's another Christmas gift almost in front of my door because I don't have room for things in my room. So the fact that, again, too, we can get a lot of stuff out of the downstairs space and have more room for some of the things that don't belong in my room too. Like I said, there's that. We're lucky that, again, too, we get a lot of this stuff kind of out of this space, which is really nice, and into the space is where it belongs very soon. So anyways, I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see you over in Chinny Pieces tomorrow. So bye guys.